It's a lot of weird irony in what happened today on Undisputed. Because what Kwame probably doesn't realize is he's in the same position that he's always been in with the media. He just became a scapegoat for Michael Jordan. Again. So let's start off with why that clip even went viral. Kwame talks all the time about all type of topics, and they don't get covered on sports shows. Why did that one? Because of who it's appeasing. That's that Jordan fan shit. Yeah. So whether it's true or not, that's the type of stuff that Jordan fans do. The same people who shitted on you your whole career. That's what they do. That's why the clip went popular. Because of who was listening to it. Because of who agreed with it. The Jordan fans. Yeah. The same ones who you felt like you couldn't argue your point with. So it seems like you got attacked by a Bron fan, but really what happens is you once again became a Michael Jordan fan scapegoat. Because of that stuff you said about Bron is the stuff they say. That's why it went viral, because they want to hear it. It's all about who we like, right? We like Jordan. So that's why when you saying stuff against the people that Jordan fans don't like, they praise you for it. They don't listen to the shit you be saying. But somehow that clip went viral. Why? Because that shit make Michael Jordan feel good. So that's why the clip even went viral to begin with. Because of who was listening. Punk ass Jordan fans. You know they some punk ass Jordan fans. You know it. You know what they are. Who was the first person to highlight you saying that? Carseven. I'm going there on him. Because what is his beef with Stephen A. Smith? That Stephen A. Smith stole one of his talking points. Well, if somebody steals one of your talking points, that means y'all think alike, right? Right. He's one of them haters that try to downplay people. Yeah. I can't wait to tell him. So, what Shannon Sharp did to you, which I don't agree with what he did at all, as a matter of fact, and the reason why I don't agree with it is because that's that weak-ass Jordan fan shit. But Bron fans do the shit because it's been done to them for so long, they don't know anything else but to attack. But see, listen, the blueprint on how to attack you came from Jordan. Just say, what would Kwame do? That's all they do. But see, this is why, look. Because you know I'm not about to do that shit to you. But I am going to do this. I want you to think about the day you turned on your camera and decided to tell Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson about themselves. Like when all of this shit started for you on your YouTube. I want you to think about that day. And now I want you to think about going out and scoring 40 points. That's how old he is. So at the end of the day, he's on a different level. So I don't care about the nerds and the motherfuckers who never played. I want to talk to somebody who played about being 38 years old and balling. Talk about that to me. So you set yourself up for that shit by doing what the Jordan fans do when you know they the ops. You know how they operate. But you put yourself in line with them, The people who made your clip go viral is the same people who made Stephen A. Smith's clips about you go viral. The Jordan fans. I promise you that. I can promise you that. I know that for a fact. So Shannon Sharpe was wrong for the shit. But the point is, the door was opened by the people. Listen, let's go here. I have seen Jordan do that shit. I seen Jordan flop. And I can show you. I can't show you right now, but I can show you. I seen Jordan flop into the crowd and knock a nigga beer over, literally. But guess what? You right, it wasn't in Washington. Because them games didn't matter. It was in the NBA Finals versus the Utah Jazz. And to make it even worse, he didn't do what Bron did. Bron was on the wing by the three-point line and fell out of bounds. Michael Jordan was at the top of the fucking key and flew out of bounds by the fucking underneath the rim. Which means he went from the top of the key, free throw line, paint, out the fucking court, off the screen. I'll show you. I wish I was on my computer right now. So you can see John Stockton hitting Michael with a hezzy and the nigga disappearing off the screen trying to flop and get an offensive foul. So that just goes to show me, I never played NBA ball, but it goes to show me that when it's a conference finals or a finals, people who got the microscope on them get the flopping and shit. He wasn't doing that in Washington because them games didn't matter. Y'all was probably 10 games under 500, 15 games under 500. Hell no, he not diving and flopping and doing none of that shit. But he was doing it in Chicago. Yes, the fuck he was. So you may have never seen it, but I did. I seen him do that. So at the end of the day, and now let's talk about this. Some of the stuff you were saying about Bron is a little bit ridiculous. You're supposed to be great. Oh, shit. God damn. Okay, he's not then. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You're supposed to be great. What is he? What is he? What has he been? What the fuck is he? If he not great, who is? Just Michael and Kobe? Let's start listing off the name of great people so we can just stop talking about everybody else. Because it seems like to me it's only a couple great people if Bron ain't. That shit is crazy. And like I said, I'm going to keep saying this because it's true. The reason your clip went viral is because of the people you was talking to. The Jordan fans. They're weak as fuck. I will always call them insecure sons of bitches out. I'm calling them out their name and everything. Jordan fans are weak fucks. They took the characteristics of their favorite player. The same weak fucker who went to the fucking Hall of Fame speech and had to validate himself through a nigga who got cut. Them is the people who made that clip go viral. So Shannon was out of line for doing what weak-ass Jordan fans do. That's why he looked at weak. Because he looked at how Stephen A. Smith looks. He looked how Skip looked for years. He looked how I view Carcino's videos about LeBron. I like Carcino's videos. I hate his videos about LeBron because he's a hater. So when you appease the haters, you get hatred. That's what you did, Kwame. You appeased the haters. You made Jordan fans and Bron haters feel real good with your criticism. That's why the shit went viral. That's why it went viral. Carcino been ducking me. I can't wait to tell him. I don't know where he gonna get his happiness from. Because it seemed like he only be happy when Bron lose. So like, how long is he gonna ride this out? What's he gonna do? I gotta go watch some of his stuff. What is he talking about right now? Brian still? So you brought this on yourself, Kwame. You jumped in bed with the ops. You jumped in bed with the ops. The same people who literally tried to destroy your career, you appeased them. And it backfired. You didn't know you was doing it, though. You didn't know you was doing that. You was just saying how you felt. You was just saying how you felt. But it went viral because of the people who was listening. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm going to say this, too, while I'm here, about Shannon Sharpe. I think it's kind of funny that people mention him when he got into that argument with Skip, because that's not the first time that they had that debate. And the very first time it happened, it got real heated. And Shannon told him he didn't care how he felt or what he had to say. So my thing is that, like, I don't expect him to get that hot with it again. I feel like that time, Skip knows how he feels. So he never has to go there again. He was wrong with what he did. I don't like when people do that shit. And like you said, they don't hoop. You sitting here trying to invalidate an NBA basketball player to somebody who didn't play NBA basketball. But yet, this is the same guy that's going to be critical of AD when he don't show up. This is the same guy that's going to be critical of D'Angelo Russell when he don't show up. You know, if he got on the court with Russell, what Russell would do to him? And me, I'm complaining about Russell scoring points. That man would score 100 on me. But the difference is I respect NBA players for NBA players. So I would never do that shit that Shannon Sharpe did. But you shouldn't have did it. That's the whole point. We're not about to act like you wasn't out of line, the shit you was saying about Brian. You was. You was. You was out of line. Michael would have got to a spot, all right, because of the illegal defense rules. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how the double team that Aaron Gordon did on Brian would have been illegal in Jordan's day. Yep. The way they played Brian, you couldn't even do to Jordan. So it kind of don't even matter what Mike would have did. A little bit. It a little bit don't even matter what Mike would have did because of the rules. So yeah, man, you jumped in bed with the enemy, bro. Saw that happen to you. Jumped in bed with the enemy. You was in bed with the ops, fam. That what happened.